All right, to start this video out with, I'm going to do it a little bit different. We're going to be shining this flashlight that I'm going to do a review on and do beam shots. TrueNight's got a new flashlight. Nice. And what we're going to do is I'm going to compare that flashlight to, everybody should have an idea what a Maglite ML300L is. This will punch out to over 400 meters. Very nice light, long runtime battery. And we're going to also, I've had this forever. This is a Stanley Fatmax I got at Walmart. This is like 2200 lumens. And both these are quite decent throwers, especially this one. Problem with that, of course, is the battery life on them isn't the greatest and they are bulky. But the light that I'm going to be shining against these is a TrueNight. And for now, that's all you need to know. And we're going to get right to the punch. Let's do some shining. Now to start it off with, we're going to run the Maglite ML from high. And that tree right there is 94 meters away. Tree line in the back, upwards to 190. You notice? Very tight beam. Awesome flashlight. That's Maglite ML300, and that's the Fatmax by Stanley. I'm telling you, this is a handheld spotlight. It's hard to beat, but battery life ain't the greatest. Fatmax by Stanley, and there's this TrueNight. That is a light. Look at that thing. 94 meters right there. TrueNight, Maglite ML300L, Stanley Fatmax. Now we're going to try some woods upwards of 300 meters away. This is the Maglite ML300. That's the Stanley Fatmax. And that's the TrueNight. Telling you right now, if anybody doesn't want to buy this flashlight, something's wrong with them. This has got to be the best flashlight that I have had my hands on, as you'll see. Now we're going for the big one. Way down there is a tree line at over 500 meters. And Maglite isn't quite doing it. Maglite ML300. And the Fatmax, of course, does. The spotlight, Stanley Fatmax. In the light that you'd be nuts not to want to buy, the TrueNight. Look at this thing. Right over there is over 500 meters out. Just a beautifully tight beam. I can give you a little hint. It's got a blue LED like all TrueNights have. Wicked. Now even on a low mode, which is incredible runtime for the battery, medium, massive amount of runtime, and high, long runtime. We'll run through the specs and I'll be showing you this light real soon, but I'm sure if you read down below you're going to know what it is already. I love this light. I really love this light. There's turbo. Now I'm going to take a little walk down there and shine this light back and out in the field and give you a little idea just how much punch this thing has. at that. All right, for this test, we're gonna take my 4 headlight system and turn it on high on my vehicle. And there's 4 halogen headlights on high, very bright. Here's the through night. Look at that. Not much comparison. Trans Am's headlights, through night. Pretty cool. Now we're going to do what is called the skeleton test. About 70 meters out, right up there is a skeleton. I'm going to hold this light on there for about 15 seconds on turbo. About 70 meters out. Oh yeah, very easily. Takes a lot of light to do that. All right, I got it on low. Right there's my lux meter, and we're gonna step to the side, 4 meters away, and turn this thing on turbo, see what the lux is, and calculate the throw. Turbo. Go check it out. There it is. They're spot on through night. 9,017 lux divided by the brightness of the moon times 4 meters squared gives you 577,088, square root of that. About 760 meters. And one thing I found from through night, they are very accurate. If anything, they go over their rated throw. And this is no different. The TN42, they say it's at 1550. I've actually gotten higher than that. And pretty much every through night I've ever reviewed, it's always been higher. Pretty awesome. I'm talking 760 right there. Let's just hit these modes at close. We're holding the button on, and you're going to go into the Firefly mode. That right there, 41 days of runtime. And then low, 62 hours. And look at how much light output it has. You go up one, to medium, you're talking 9 hours. And back up there is over 60 meters. Look at that. And then high is almost 3 hours of runtime continuous. And you got turbo, 150 minutes. This light is wicked, plain wicked. Let's go talk about it. All right, here the bad boy is. Through night Catapult V6 mini thrower. This little tiny flashlight just blows me away. 750 meters of throw coming out of it. It's running an XHP35 high emitter, and there's some pretty neat features that I really like about this. Number one, being how small it is. As you've seen outside, comparing it to like a Maglite, the ML300L, this thing's huge compared to it. And the Fatmax, it outdoes the Fatmax. This thing fits in the palm of your hand. And there's also some pretty awesome features with it, of course. It comes with through nights. They got a heck of a batteries that they send with their lights. This is a 26650 and a 10.5 watt hours, so 5,000 milliamp. And I've had a few of these batteries with their other lights. They work and last such a long time for runtime. And this light is rechargeable. And the good thing about it is with the supplied, micro USB, you can run this while you're charging it, of course, on the moonlight mode, and I do believe a low mode and possibly medium. If you got a decent 2 amp charger, you can run this light basically as a night light while it's plugged in, say on moonlight mode. Set up on your dresser or something pointing up. It's a beautiful night light in itself. And you got through night's typical little blue LED showing the battery state while it's on. Look at this thing. It's just beautiful. And it does come with a decent holster. And of course a lanyard, some O-rings and whatnot. Now, the only thing that I want to see on this thing is the temp. How hot it gets in your hand. Because the runtime is just immense, and I do believe they are stating this will run on turbo for 1700 lumens for 150 minutes. So hopefully it pulls the heat away. And how we're going to do that is I'm going to use my FLIR camera and we're going to do a thermal analysis of it and we'll temp gun it. So let's get rolled doing that. All right, as you can see there, I got this thing set up. We're going to put it on turbo right away. And after a few minutes, we'll see what it temp is in on the thermal. My hand, of course, is quite a bit hotter than a flashlight. I got the battery charged up, so let's rock and roll. Right now, the hottest part of the flashlight is saying 86 down to 81. We're up to 88. There's my hand there. So far it ain't doing too bad for heat. 93 degrees. Ooh, right there's 100 degrees right now. It's right here, the ThruNite Catapult V6, that area is white on the light and it's cooler than the black. So the black is letting the heat off more. As you notice, the whole head is warming up pretty decent, so it's pulling the heat away. You're looking at 107 up towards the top of the reflector. Down at the pill is actually staying about 102 to 105. Farther down you go to the bottom is 89. But all the heat is actually on the housing right up here. We're at 111 degrees right up here right now. And around the switch where the pill in that is at 100. You know what? It's not getting any hotter. I'm sitting right at about 110. I'm going to switch modes quick on my FLIR. Now this is fire. That white part is 101 or 2. Doing a decent job. Let's hit another mode. Lava. You can almost see in there. Look at that. White is hot. Of course, black is hot. Let's leave it on fire 1, graded. Is it a little warm? Yeah, she's warm to the touch, but I think it's doing a pretty good job. You're not going to leave it on that long as it is, but now the heat's pulling away down here. We're at about 107 right here. I do believe I've been running close to 5 minutes, if not more, with this light. And it's staying around 113, 14 up at the top, and about 105 there, and 104 in here, and then of course cooling off the bottom. It's pulling the heat away just beautiful. You look right there. Compared to my hand, give you an idea. Wicked flashlight. Got to check that link out down below. And I do believe I can throw in a 10% off on a pre-order on it. And this is one flashlight that I would say a person needs to have. I know there's a lot out there, but I have the amount of lights that I've run through and the amount that I have, this has got to be the top of the line. ThruNite, you did good on this one. So there you go. The ThruNite Catapult V6. Till next time.